Hi and welcome to AFTV. I hadn't even looked left, but I know I've got a very happy Julian with me. We just beat Chelsea 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Before we started filming, I said, let's do this. You said, we've done it. What a performance.
No, it was an absolutely fabulous performance. Fabulous performance. And 1-0 is not a fair reflection of the scoreline. It should have been a lot more. Some of our football, and I'm going to say, I think I've said this after the Palace game, was as good as I have seen as an Arsenal fan. Ever. Some of our football. But I'm just going to put a little bit more detail to that statement, because some of our football in the middle of the pitch, some of our build-up play is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. But unfortunately, the goals aren't in the middle of the pitch. They're at the ends of the pitch. And if the goals were in the middle of the pitch, we'd have won 5-0. But that's not how football's played. Now, where we've lacked a little bit today, and we're lacking a little bit in the season, is that final finish. I mean, did you see the? Of course, you saw it. The Jesus. I'll call it a miss, but I'm going to look at the positives. The build-up play to that goal was just incredible.
Would have been a goal of the season for that.
It would have been the goal of the century for me. It would have just been perfection in football, and it was such a shame he missed it. And I haven't seen the replay, so I don't know whether it was a bad miss or it was just a little bit in front of him. But what I did see was that build-up play and that movement from front to back. Incredible, absolutely incredible. It does not get better than that, apart from if it had gone in the back of the net.
Let's quickly just have a word on Aubameyang. Got taken off early. I mean, he didn't have a great game. Was not a good return for him. And well, I mean, the fans were singing some funny chants, but Aubameyang didn't lay a glove on Arsenal today.
Yeah, I thought Aubameyang played quite well.
Did you?
Yeah, for Aubameyang, because he was a great player until he got that contract. And that contract, whether you can say that it was an intentional or subconscious, but you don't give those kind of contracts to players heading towards their 30th year. There was a film I saw, it was probably a bit before your time, called Logan's Run, where, do you remember that film?
No.
Okay, so it was a science fiction film, and at the end of the film, in fact, during the film, they sort of sucked up anyone that was 30, they went into the ceiling, they sort of got sucked away. It was really weird.
Are you saying that happened to Aubameyang when he's under contract?
No, I think that giving those kind of contracts to footballers, I'm not saying sort of kill them off or sort of dispense with them, but don't give contracts like that to players heading into their 30th year, especially players that play in Aubameyang's position.
But that's not the excuse for today, because he might not be on that sort of money here at Chelsea.
No, he's not. It wasn't an excuse. What I'm saying was Aubameyang was a great player, but Aubameyang relies on speed, and his speed was going. So towards the end of his Arsenal career, he wasn't a great player. Now, what I'm saying today, I thought he played all right. He played with some determination. He was running around, but that is what Aubameyang is now. He's a has-been, and that's what Chelsea are.
Chelsea has been.
Yeah, I mean, look at the performance today. Chelsea are now a team that will be lucky to get fourth place. The reason Chelsea have got to where they've got is one reason and one reason alone. It was Abramovich. He's now gone. They're in the same position as pretty much every other team in the league, apart from Man City and Newcastle. What they've got is a fair owner, an owner that's got investment, can put money in.
Spent a lot as well this summer.
He has spent a lot, but for me, that was kind of part of the capital investment. It's almost like when you buy a house. You buy that house, you put the capital in, and then you do a little bit of renovation when you buy that house. You see what happens now. Chelsea will not be able to invest the kind of money that they've done over the last sort of 15, 20 years. So I'm not saying Chelsea are a bad team, but Chelsea now fall back to what the Chelsea were before Abramovich, which was an averagely good team, and that's where they're back. Now, what we are is not an averagely good team. We're a fantastically good team, and that's the difference today. We showed them exactly the difference. We came here and absolutely outplayed them. 1-0, not a great reflection of the game, but I'll take that because we're top of the league.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.